Everybody on YouTube, welcome back. This is the deck we're playing. I'm gonna take another picture of it. I'm gonna send it to a buddy of mine who's an Orzhov fan. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so this is what we're playing. And I'm still tuning it up. We just added 2 copies of Bitter Blossom, 2 copies of Intangible Virtue. So I guess this is what I would consider to be like a fair deck. You know, there's no infinite combos or anything. I'm not getting too wild with that sort of stuff. I'm gonna shut the door here. Oh, Kitty's still in here. Come on, Kitty. Where are you going? We got double Oath of Kaya. No way to really cast this stuff until we get swamps. We got no sweepers. It's a mulligan. This looks better. Yeah, this looks better. We can work with this. Put that back. I think we're going Tithe Taker into Intangible Virtue. Goblin. On Goblins. Alright, so we write that down in the book here. And I'm cool with trading, you know, if they want to do a trade here. Are they going to hit me or what? Yo, External X, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the party. How are you doing? We've been live here on Twitch for 2 hours. External X in the chat. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the show here. We're playing Orzhov in Historic. I'm good. Just finally finished my Kyler deck, so time to watch some streamers and games. Nice. What's Kyler? What format is that? I'm not sure. I might have to look that up. Is that one of Commander? Oh, sweet. Okay. Let me check. Hang on. Hang on. I was gonna Google it. Deal damage to target creature. No, oh no, they got us. That's okay. That's okay. I think we actually go. Do we go Kaya's Wrath? We got 2 of them. Yeah. Let's just boom. Goodbye. Finish the game first. Yeah, totally. Trying to multitask here. But yeah, you know, we're playing Orzhov here, a deck that I just brewed up just yesterday. Still making some changes to it too. I started out with like Doom Foretold, and then Ixalan's Binding and Despark, and then I dropped that for more Intangible Virtue, Bitter Blossom kind of token direction. You may sacrifice it. Okay, we got another Kaya's Wrath here. I think we're gonna drop. Yeah, I don't want to go 1 for 1. Some of the mana base here. You play Standard? You know, I would like to. I can't afford to. So I'm playing Historic. And even off of the wild cards and things like that, You know, so I am buying, you know, like with the currency that you get in game, I am buying packs and trying to save up, even though I spent some wild cards to make the. Long story short, I would like to play standard at some point, but I'm not playing just because I don't have the money for it, or you know what I mean. But I would like to. I was playing Pauper. Oh, they didn't do nothing. Do I blow this up? Yeah, let's go ahead. Well, I guess. Yeah. Let's not even attack, because then we get a little bit of life gain off Kaya's Wrath. Just the one life gain. It deals damage to any target. So that's going to be hitting me, I guess. Whoa! Whoa, what happened? What happened? What is all this? So that's what happens when I don't read the cards, which I typically don't do. Are they... I don't even know. I guess they get cards they can... I tried Standard. Wasn't the biggest fan. Commander is where it's at. Yeah, I like Commander. I have a few Commander decks. Like, I got 3. The thing that I always tell people about Commander is, like, in person. You know, which is, like, where the fun's at. Oh, wait. Okay. This is going to be good. Double Intangible Virtue, and then we'll drop this. The thing about Commander in person is like if you're playing for me, so you got your pod, right? You got 2 people that are sitting opposite you, and they're, of course, the cards, you know, like riddled with text, and then they're upside down for you. And so everybody's doing all this complicated stuff, and there's cards that are upside down, and there's a wall of text, and I'm like, I can't, you know, and like every 2 seconds I'm like, hang on, can I read that card? What does that do? And it gets exhausting. Just trying to even like read the card. So, but I like playing online on MTGO sometimes, because then you can just like right click, and then you're like, okay, this is what the text is, and then also the rules for Commander. So like every Commander game I've played in person, inevitably there's like a 15-minute stop to the game as everyone figures out the rules. Okay, like when I did this, this happens, but then when you did that, this, and let's go look up the rule book and all that sort of thing. As opposed to playing online where it's like the rules are just taken care of. But with that said, you know, if you're with friends, you know, then it's a good time. You know? I think we're going to have to board wipe here based off of Krenko, because they're just going to keep pumping out Goblins, and then that's going to cause them to ramp up. So I think we should be able to gain 2 life here, because we have 2 creatures. Yeah, so we're up to 19. Then we got Bitter Blossom here. I have 3 main decks and 1 that is in the works for sale. That's cool. Yeah, I have 3 as well. Goblin Chief in here coming with haste. Okay, we got... I think we're going to need some blockers up before we cast Kaya. I have a jokey Pirates deck. Kyler, Vagavoth, and Ulalek Eldrazi. Okay. Some of those I don't know. We can look them up after this game. I'll check them out. And no pressure, but if you're digging the vibes, you know, I'd appreciate a follow. You know, I've been on here for a month so far. Oh, thank you so much, External X, for the follow.
Just followed.
I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Coming through with the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we actually get rid of this. Just exile that. Thank you so much. I started this channel a month ago, And I've been streaming every single day. We just had our 1 month anniversary yesterday. And it's been a journey after a whole month. Um, Seeing if they're going to attack into my Bitter Blossom token here. I'm liking the synergy. I feel like I could even go like 4 of, these Bitter Blossom and Tangible Virtue, they just stack. Kylo's a human. Okay. Human stack. Whenever human is battlefield, Kylo gets +1/+1 other humans. Oh, that sounds cool. The music stopped. There we go. So I usually run Oath of Kaya. I have 2 Oath of Kaya in here. Looks like they're eyeballing Kaya. And to some extent, it's like pressure off of my life total. Yeah, Eldrazi, I'm scared of just the mention of playing against an Eldrazi deck. I'm going to let this Kaya go, and I'm going to block one of the Chieftains. It looks like they're a little bit scared. Alright, so I'm going to block the Chieftain just to kill it. Not necessarily that I'm that worried about Kaya. Because I don't know, I've got 1 copy of Elspeth Conquers Death. 1 damage to any target. Huh. Kind of hanging on for dear life here. Vagavoth is a I hurt you and I hurt myself. Okay. I dig it. Oh, we got another Kaya here too. I think we need some blockers though for the moment. Group Slug. Okay, I know about Group Hug. Is that just making everything slow down? The last game I played, so I've got a Pirates deck, which really like almost doesn't win. But I made it so like I made all my decks on MTGO as well as on paper, just so I can like practice them. But like, I don't know. I guess I get competitive, and so part of me wants to climb the ladder on Arena. But like, I was also a big Pauper player, and I'm noticed the use of past tense. Because, buddy, I tell you, Eternal X, I went into a Pauper League tournament, and I went 0-5. And then I started to question my life choices, and I had, like, it gave, like, full-on midlife crisis, bro, of, like, what am I doing? How am I spending this much time playing this game? Even Pauper, during tournament practice, and still catching 5 losses in a row, and like, but no, more like I could never attack and have certain creatures out and win in 7-8 turns based on everyone taking 3 to 5 damage for each card they draw. Okay, I like card draw. That fascinates me. Like Howling Mine kind of stuff, because there is certainly. Oh no, are they gonna? Goblin Matron is gonna find that other card with the weird name, and then they're gonna Skirk Prospector into it, and then I'm probably gonna lose. No, they didn't. They didn't find what I was thinking of. So I don't even read some of these cards sometimes, to my own detriment. And here I am thinking I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. What are they doing? But no, yeah. I don't know. I did play 1 game of Commander on MTGO. Yeah, see, then I just get the 3/3. I'm liking this Bitter Blossom direction. And okay, so now it's time to gain some life. Either that, or I get rid of Skirk Prospector. You know what? I don't know if this is the right decision or not. But let's get rid of some of these creatures just mainly for the life gain. And we do have vigilance, right? Yeah, vigilance and flying. And with Bitter Blossom, we definitely need to... man, now I just want to do more Bitter Blossom. I'm really digging it. With Intangible Virtue, the vigilance, I like it. I might have to add some more. So do you play, I guess, in person, I'm assuming? Like at an LGS? Eternal? Oh, he's got haste. Am I cooked? Am I done here? Oh my goodness. Local shop. Every Saturday at a buddy's. That sounds cool. Yeah, playing at a friend's house seems like a good time. It's weird. I mean, not. I don't want to sound like a bummer, but like, oh yeah, Muxus. This is the one I was worried about. I might have misplayed this a little bit. Deals 1 damage to any target. But yeah, I lived in Baltimore for this thing has haste too, and then you get another thing, and we're done. We're cooked, man. And they're at 3 life too. That's interesting that they didn't target me. But I guess should I? I don't know, man. We're done. We're done. We're cooked. I mean, what am I gonna what? Why are they taking stuff back? Okay. So we got a block there. And we'll block that. Oh no, we have to block, right? Yeah, we have to block. Cuz otherwise then we die. Oh my goodness. Why are they not hitting me? I would assume that they would aim for my life total. But yeah, playing Commander at a friend's house, like that sounds like the best way to do it. Like kitchen table magic. I remember I lived in Baltimore for a while, and that's when I was like kind of first got back into Magic as an adult. Like, what are they doing? They could have killed me based off the life total alone, and they're targeting like my tokens. Let me just, before I do that, let me make sure. Yeah, oh, they quit. Dude, they misplayed to our, we did well. Thank you, Jesus. I was stationed over in Maryland a few years ago. Oh, that's awesome. You know, my name, Bowie Brad, I'm from Bowie, Maryland. So that's hence the name. That's cool. How did you like, I mean, I don't know how I, even though I'm from Maryland, I love it. But it's also like, you hated it. Yeah, there's a lot to not like about Maryland, bro. I could go into... Oh, it's changed, man. See, I grew up in Bowie. Here, all right. Let's now it's time for chat. You know, like we'll take a look at your decks, PAX. I don't know what PAX is. I lived in PDX. I lived in Portland I lived all over. I'm not military. I just wandered around a lot in life. That's all. Yeah. You want? Yeah. Send me some links. And then I'll show you Google. Let's see. Hang on. Bowie. Bowie, Maryland. Yeah, so this is where I grew up. So in the 80s and 90s, where is it? Yeah. Like right here in this vicinity. In the 80s and 90s, this was the place to be. I can give you, and then my whole life story. From there, I moved to Annapolis. And then, I feel like on those dating websites, they always say, like, all the places that they lived, and it's like, girl, I don't care. I don't want to, But then check this out. Then I moved to Nashville. Then I moved, not bragging. I'm just a crazy person that moved all over the place. Then I moved to Yokohama. Then my silly self came back to Annapolis and then Baltimore, and we're not done yet. Then I was like, I want to move to Portland. So I lived in Portland. Basically went broke. And then now I'm in Delaware. So let's check these out. But yeah, Maryland, man, what can you say? There's a lot of cards. 100. We got 300 cards to look at. Can we do it quickly? Let's see. Okay, so this is the Eldrazi deck. 5 color. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi spell, you may pay 2. If you do copy all spells you control, then that sounds like a lot. But yeah, I guess the Eldrazi do have lots of triggered abilities, so that's pretty solid. Ugin's cool. I don't know, some of these I know. Some of the Eldrazi like blend together for me. Oh, I remember Eldrazi Display. This was a big card for a while, I think. For the bounce effect. Soul Ring, yeah. Yeah, this is in Pauper. I don't see anybody playing it anymore in Pauper, but for a minute, this was in Pauper, which was like pretty devastating. Yeah, this seems like quite the deck here. Each player sacrifices all permanents they control that are 1 or more colors. Yeah, that's a good sweeper there. I like, what is it called? This is one of my favorite board sweepers. So I run this in my Pirates deck. $20. But I run this in my Pirates deck, and I have a Pirates deck, I have a Knights deck, just all Knights, and then I have Bruna Light of the Alabaster, which is just, enchantment stuff. But this is a good one too. If you're running all Pirates, all Eldrazi, all most expensive card is Sire of 7 Deaths. Do I do control? Oh, here it is right here. Okay, 30. 16 to 30. Ward, pay 7 life. First strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Lifelink. It's weird how they did it with, the spacing of the keywords. But that seems pretty cool. I like the Vigilance on there. Let's check out some of these other ones. So this is Kyler. So I don't know Kyler. Midnight Hunt Commander. Okay, so this is like from a Commander deck. Okay. So what kind of humans? See if I recognize anything first. Esper Sentinel. Knight of the White. Yeah, this is in my Knights deck. This is a pretty cool card. Okay, without the precon. I like Knight of the White Orchid. That's in Knights deck that I run. Swiftfoot Boots, classic. Loxodon Warhammer, also classic. Felwar Stone. It's good. Ah, Sigarda Champion Light. I think I remember that one. Oh yeah, this is a good. Most expensive. Mondrak Glory Dominus. Oh wow, 4. Okay, no, that seems good. You know, if that's your most expensive card, you know, 40. You know, like for Commander, like, because some people go nuts, man, and it's tough. You know, when you're building. No, that looks like a good price. You know, all around. Because I think the potential is limitless. You know what I mean? Like, you could buy a house with some of these Commander decks that people are playing. You know, Kyler deck is 400 for your friend. Wow. Oh, I remember that. This is a pauper, old pauper card. Ah, Cathar's Crusade. Okay, I think I remember that. Mystery Booster. Interesting. Yeah, that seems cool. Let's check out this other one. So this is, oh, this looks pretty gnarly. Valgavoth, Harrower of Souls. Okay. And what it, oh yeah, this is a good pauper card. I was playing this recently. This is pretty solid. Meat Hook Massacre. Yeah, what's that going for these days? Oh, Mask of I remember this. Huh. Where's Meat Hook Massacre? It's an enchantment, right? Wow. I can't believe some of these cards are like that. You know, I kind of figured that Meat Hook Massacre would be like $20. And I still, okay, like, I have an idea. I'll probably never get to do it. With, oh, Massacre Girl. I saw this, I forgot what it did. Each other creature gets, yeah, that was a beast of a card when it came out. Massacre Girl was pretty cool. And it just, like, you know, it's like a thought-provoking thing. With the action that it does, is that what you call it? You know, like the enter the battlefield ability of Massacre Girl? It just, like, for me, it, like, you can just imagine her just, like, killing everybody. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say now about something. I don't know. Massacre Worm's cool. Worm Coil Engine. Do people still play that? Oh, Rakdos Lord of Riots. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no, that's what I was gonna do. So you know how like on TCG Player or like all the things where it says like what are the different kinds of like what's the word I'm like okay, so like near mint. Basically, I want to make a deck of like destroyed cards. You know what I mean? Like not near mint, not I don't know what the other terms are. What are the other condition? Not even moderately played. Like literally like destroyed. You know? And hopefully that'll make it cheaper, but also just for the vibe of some, you know, there's just something I don't know. You get these weird ideas. I just think that would be cool. Like if I made it more time, it's rare. Yeah, totally, absolutely. You know, and I don't know what it would be like. Let's if the card's $20, if it's destroyed like that, maybe it would cost 5. There's probably still gonna charge 5 for it. But yeah, I had an idea to do that. I don't know, you know, if I'll ever do it. I did buy all of the Pauper meta. I bought like 20 Pauper decks, and then of course you want to bling them out. Yeah, yeah, they totally still try to charge like 5 for it. Um, but yeah, so a lot of these I was playing. I wonder if the guy. So I entered one of these Pauper League tournaments and just I lost, man. I got 0 wins. and it just drove me nuts, man. But I used to do a lot of tournament practice. Yeah, Glint Blade, played a lot of Glint Blade. We're listening to Deluxe Echo Mall. I listen to a lot of Mall Soft on the channel. Just because it's like nice background music. It makes you feel like you're at a shopping mall. Oh, Chaos Warp. That's cool. I like the instant speed on that too. And then there, yeah, for me, there's always a tendency, especially with like the cheaper the card is, the more I want to find the most expensive version of it. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like a mountain, I want to find like I want to play like an alpha mountain or something like that. You know what I mean? If it's a common, then I gotta get a foil version of it. And I think that's part of the fun of Commander too. Like, there's actually a cool version of Sign in Blood. Which is a common. I as a pauper player, former pauper player. Thankfully, I haven't spent any money on paper cards. I did give Wizards some of my MTGO money though, so I think I'm good on that. But not even this version. This version here. I got a couple of these. Whoa, 20? Are you kidding me? I don't know how much I paid for it, but it wasn't 20 bucks. Okay, this is good. Yeah, $5 or something. That's cool. But yeah, I like that version. So I think, oh, this is the Japanese. That's cool, man. It makes me want to buy paper cards, but like I don't know. I don't go out to LGSs or I barely go anywhere. I go to church, and sometimes I go to the grocery store. I go to the therapist, and then I leave the world alone. And then I sit at home, play video games. This is pretty cool. But I have a theory about alternate language cards. Whether it's Japanese or Korean or French or whatever it is, like I feel like, especially within a tournament environment, and almost like especially if you're playing at like a buddy's place, I'd be like, what does this card say? You know, like let's say I'm at a buddy's place, and they drop this in front of me, and they're like Sign in Blood. Of course, I know what Sign in Blood does, but I'm like, tell me what that says. Tell me what that card says. Otherwise, like, why are you playing it, bro? Like, if you can't fluently, with a perfect, fluent accent, read every bit of that card, what are you doing? What are you doing? You faking the funk? I don't know. And this, regardless of whether it's Japanese or French, Chinese, Korean, German, they got every language you could probably want. And I think especially within a, I don't know, are you allowed to do that in a tournament environment? Like if you're like a Grand Prix, can you play foreign language cards? Because I mean, it's weird this says English, but it's Japanese. But yeah, I would just want to like troll people, and just be like, "How about you read me the card, buddy? How do you know what to do? What if it says you lose 4 life and you draw 1 card? I know I'm fluent in French. I know what it says. I don't know. Yeah, favorite card in Valgaroth is Sadistic Shell Game. That sounds scary. Oh, Gray Merchant, classic. Good Pauper card. Sorry, what was it? Sadistic Shell Game? Is that, if I had to guess, I would say that's a sorcery? It is. Starting with... Okay. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Because I was looking at, it is definitely a commander. Yeah, I was like, that sounds like a commander. Starting with the next opponent in turn order, each player chooses a creature you don't control. Destroy the chosen creature. Okay, no, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's tough with commander. I think is because you want people to have fun. You know what I mean? Like you want your buddies to have fun, but you also want to win. And so like there's always that, like, do I just Cyclone Rift? Do I just board wipe everything? Or do I let my buddy enjoy having his, creature out? But I guess everybody's trying to win, so it is what it is. I guess then you would go the group hug route if you want to play that way. Which maybe would be my jam now that I think about it. Maybe I would lean in that direction. I have a Sir, as long as I'm on here, easiest. This is one of my commanders, Sir Gwyn, Knight. Equipment you control, have equipped Knight 0. So just run like a bunch of swords and stuff. Mardu, I guess, is the it's weird, all this esoteric magic knowledge that we all have. Yeah, man, the Ravnica sets, they're classic. Like the first Ravnica, like when I got back into Magic, it was ah I can't even think of it, bro. I can't even hang on. That's gonna bother me. Oh, I'm getting over a cold. I'm blaming it on the cold. The werewolves and it was like after Phyrexia, before Ravnica. That set. But that's when I first got into it. It was a great time for commons, great time for Pauper, and even standard Pauper. I guess I'll go ahead and bookmark TCG Player. No, I don't intend on buying much. I mean, I don't know. It's so easy to complain about prices and what WotC's doing these days. But, like, it's just like, I mean, 105, it's a bit much. And then what, they got, see, I don't even know what Treasure Troves is, and then they got Secret Lairs, and then there's all these other kinds of different booster box, collector boosters, right? You got your collector boosters, and then what else you got? Bundle? I don't know. I don't want to complain, but you know what? I do like. I don't know how to find it necessarily. I don't think I can find it this way. But like, I am still interested in. I don't know if as. Oh man, this is such a beautiful island. I love this one so much. Just a beautiful artwork. I've got the playmat, and I've got skin on a piece of musical gear of this. But yeah, like Alpha, even revised. Like I like the revised islands too. They're still cheap. Back in my day, I remember they were about 20 cents. And they doubled. Oh yeah, here you go, damaged. And they still want 22 cents. They got 23 of them though. They got 23 of them. Like that could fulfill my revised. This price check in here. I like doing the price checking. But no, those are cool, External X. Thank you for sharing those with me. Your commander decks. I appreciate that. And I'll bookmark these. Let's see. X. Make sure I spell your name right. I'm not gonna like steal your decks or anything. Just out of just figured it'd be good to bookmark in case we circle back to it. Um, But yeah, I like revised. Shall we get another game in? Shall we do another game? We're still recording for YouTube. 40 minutes on YouTube. Wow. All right, so we're going to call it there for YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, please hit subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you.